Alright, we're going to attempt to adjust this Hotfoot. Here's the new throttle cable coming in. That's our wide open throttle right there. This originally was supposed to be just adjusting a Hotfoot to get all the linkages correct and make sure everything worked properly and was routed properly. It quickly escalated into much more than that, and hopefully this video will be able to help someone else out. This is what I did. That's where that baby needs to be. Definitely not happy. So what the? Okay, so just looked at a bass cat, and this barrel was removed so that the cable could float in this section. And basically this clamp is what was holding the cable. It's worked fine that way for years. The problem we're having with this one is this starts here, which is pulling this cable slightly downward. And when you start to push the pedal, it lifts it ever so slightly. It goes on like an arc. And the problem with that arc is that this is metal and this is metal. This is fixed and this is fixed.
So it binds the cable right in this spot right here, to where it won't. It gets a tight spot right there, to the point where it can actually stick right there in that spot, just like that. So the question is, do we remove the barrel and rely on this clamp back here, or do we remove this clamp and leave the barrel? Now on the surface it seems like leave the barrel, because you can't put that back after you've taken it off, but you can always put the clamp back on and take the barrel off later if you want to do it another way. But without the clamp on here, when you actuate the throttle, this cable lifts and moves all around back here. It starts down here, then it goes up here. I mean, it just moves all around because it's pivoting off of this guy right here. And I mean, I just don't feel good about how much this thing moves in that in this spot. Like I can push it in further. I mean, I feel like I should at least put like some zip ties around the cotter pin to take up some of that space, because there's definitely space in there. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure, but we're gonna do something, because one way or the other, this thing's gonna work today. I'm gonna try and take this apart and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so see how, I mean, it even doesn't want to line up, you know, where the clamp could go on right there anyways, but it's way smoother like that. That is for sure. For sure. And this is a brand new cable that I just laid in here to rule out any type of an issue with this cable. But we're gonna put this cable back on, and I'm guessing, I mean, I guess as long as the cable didn't come down and get like caught under this lip and get stuck down there, which I guess it can't, I feel like maybe leaving it just like this, which is what the owner kind of wanted to do. But his Bass Cat actually has a clamp here and no barrel here, and this brass barrel here just floats up and down inside this cavity here, and it works perfectly fine. But you know, I see his point to a point, but like I don't even know how these barrels are on there. I know on the other boat, you can't even tell that this barrel was ever on the other cable. Like there's no evidence. And I can understand not wanting to use just this, but technically when this is all smooth and not binding, there's very little tension on any of this stuff. You know, because the engine doesn't take much to actually actuate it back and forth. So, but either way, I think on the surface we're probably just gonna leave that strap off of there. I would have liked to have ran the cable a little bit different routing, but he already has it ran like this, so I'm not real sure what we're gonna do about that. I really don't like the way he's got it routed, but we're gonna find out. Trying to get this cable in a better spot than running out here on the outside. Oh my God, he's got it running up here. Ugh. That's terrible. That is absolutely freaking terrible. That is ugly. All right. That was kinked up for sure. So let's just see if it'll go through there. Probably would have been better to run it the other direction, but we're gonna try it. We got nothing to lose. We're this far. end of it right there. But ow. All right now. That wasn't so bad. I mean, taking the seat out, which probably didn't need to take the seat out if I'd have known that there was a screw right there that held into that. But it also confirmed that I can't go like any deeper and come out anywhere else. So, I mean, take the good with the bad, I guess. Whatever. It is what it is now. Like, I feel like all these wires could probably freaking go through there. Not the transducer wires though. But whatever. Way long, dude. I really feel like I just feel like the cable's too long. By a lot. Honestly. I mean, it's so long. What do you guys think? Like, that cable's way long. Way long. I wish this other cable was 15 foot. But I know the original cable. I'm gonna run the 14 footer and see what happens. I mean, got nothing to lose, I guess. This is the cable we're gonna run. We'll run this one the opposite direction. Not that we can't run it the other way, but make sure that's a split boot back there. Let's see. Yeah, it's split. See where it opens up. Okay. Let's see if it's long enough. If it is, we're going to use it. If it ain't, then whatever. We won't. Go. All right. put a zip tie here to hold it and see what we can get away with and what we can't. My gut is telling me it needs to be a 15-foot cable, but we're gonna put this on there for right now, just to see what we can do. And that's doable right there. All right, back up front. Let's see. Oh yeah, I feel like we're way good. We're way good, because I mean, it will be a little bit of a scenario here, but maybe we can take up some of the slack in the shifter cable. The other way. I don't think that's how that was before. This totally could have went inside the well there. That's crazy, man. Why do people do this stuff, man? I just don't understand. I might as well freaking try it. Might as well try it, right? Shoot. What I got to lose? A couple zip ties. No big deal. As long as I don't run out of zip ties, that is. I don't know what this wire is for, but it's pretty dumb that it's even there. Really wrong with people. Hopefully I can get it through there though, because it'd be kind of silly if I can't. ha! I see it. Wasn't too bad. Alright, now all of this extra can just tuck right in this big old cavity like it's cool. Like, that was super hard. Where's my light? More better. I didn't do nothing with that fuel line. I'd like to just replace the fuel line all the way.
you pump the ball or no?
I did.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. That's all for today. We'll see you on the next one. I'm out.